This video is designed to help you understand important dates, deadlines, and college policies that will impact your success at Lake-Sumter State College. In order to avoid problems with course registration, you need to know critical dates and important deadlines. Some of these important dates include when you can register for classes, when your tuition is due to avoid being dropped for non-payment, when is the last day to drop classes and get a refund, or when is the withdrawal deadline. Knowing these key dates and deadlines can not only save your sanity, but in some instances can save your wallet. To find out more about critical dates and deadlines, you can review the academic calendar found on the inside cover of the college catalog and student handbook. You will receive a copy of the catalog free when you attend SOAR Part I, the live group advising session of new student orientation. The college catalog and student handbook is also available online. Upcoming critical dates can also be found on the Lake-Sumter homepage, through the Lake-Sumter State College Advising Services Facebook fan page, and through communications sent to you through your Laker Mail student account. Besides the general dates and deadlines of the college, you will need to be aware of critical dates related to your individual courses. This is where your course syllabus comes into play. A syllabus is an outline of topics and learning outcomes expected in a course. Once you receive your syllabus and the college catalog and student handbook, you may want to transfer the dates into your electronic time management tool. The registration guide is another great resource for keeping on top of key dates and deadlines. You will receive a copy of the registration guide when you attend SOAR Part II, the live group advising session. Some questions to get you thinking about what you need to know include: what is the difference between withdrawing and dropping a class, and are there penalties associated with either action? What is the third attempt rule, and how can this policy affect your tuition bill? Can I file an appeal to drop or withdrawal after the deadline if I encounter personal hardship? What impact can withdrawing or failing multiple classes have on my academic standing and financial aid? How can class attendance impact your grade? What is FERPA, and how does it impact me? So, what is the difference between withdrawing and dropping a class, and are there penalties associated with either action? If you choose to withdraw from a course because you are failing, submit a withdrawal form to the Admissions Records Office by the posted withdrawal deadline. You cannot withdraw from a class using your student LOIS account. If you choose not to withdraw, a grade of F will be earned and will be reflected on your transcript. Once a withdrawal request is filed successfully in Admissions and Records, a W will be reflected as the grade for the course on your transcript. Dropping a course takes place before classes begin or within the first few days of a semester and must be done in your student LOIS account. You are not obligated for tuition and fees for courses that you may drop, and these courses will not show up on your transcript or count as a course attempt. Directions for adding or dropping a class can be found in the course registration guide. What is the third attempt rule, and how can this policy affect my tuition bill? In Florida, students are allowed to repeat a course one time without financial penalty. However, if you attempt to repeat a course for a third time, you will be billed at the out-of-state tuition rate. Course failures and withdrawals count as course attempts when it comes to this third attempt rule. To avoid having to contend with the third attempt rule, you may want to follow this simple strategy called the 2-to-1 rule when planning your course load. If you plan to take a 3-credit-hour course, meaning your class will meet online or in a live setting 3 hours during the week, you will want to budget an additional 2 hours outside of class for each hour spent in class. This additional time is needed to complete homework, research, assignments, and group projects. When you do the math, you will see that you will need to budget 9 hours a week for one class in order to be in the best position to achieve academic success in that class. It is a simple rule that really makes a difference when trying to manage your time and workload here at Lake-Sumter State College. Even when you use all of the strategies suggested, sometimes course withdrawals or failures can possibly occur. If you have extenuating circumstances, the college does provide an appeal process. Speaking with an academic advisor or reading the policies regarding appeals in the catalog will give you the information you need to consider your options. time to look at the effect withdrawing or failing multiple classes has on your academic standing and financial aid. Multiple unsuccessful attempts will affect your overall completion ratio and can also negatively impact your grade point average. Specifically, a 2.0 is required to remain in good standing at Lake-Sumter State College. If your grade point average falls below a 2.0, your status will change to that of academic probation. While your academic status is probationary, you will need to meet with an academic advisor each semester before you can register for courses, and you will be limited to taking 2 courses each semester until your grade point average returns to a 2.0 or above. Finally, once you move beyond the 15 credit mark, you must maintain a GPA of 2.0 or you will become ineligible for receiving financial aid. To avoid facing financial aid suspension, you will want to maintain a 2.0 grade point average in addition to successfully completing 67% or more of your attempted credits. This is called your successful completion ratio. Both a healthy GPA and successful completion ratio are required each semester to remain eligible for receiving financial assistance. Attendance can also play an important role when it comes to your financial aid. Did you know that all instructors take attendance? Some instructors will have sign-in sheets which make it obvious, while other instructors take attendance without the student necessarily being aware that roll is being taken. Why is this important? Instructors must submit attendance records sometime after the first few weeks of class. And if a student is receiving financial aid, not attending the first class session may result in their being dropped from financial assistance. Another important policy involves something called FERPA. But what is FERPA and how does it impact you? FERPA protects the privacy of students' educational records, limits what information the college can share about you, and lets you decide who outside of the college can view your records. We hope that this video has helped you take a closer look at why dates, deadlines, and important college policies are so critical to your future success here at Lake-Sumter State College.